things die on the map. There it is, CLG versus TSM, getting ready to go for this matchup. Hotshot, GG, St. Vicious, Big Fat, they're kind of just rolling it down. TSM on the right side, I can't see whose face that is.
Yeah, so as we get into this game, the loading screen about done. If you want CLG to win this first game, let me hear you in the audience and at home. Let's go. And if you are a Team Solo Mid fan,
oh, wow.
That is a massive home crowd advantage if I've ever seen one. Holy cow, you guys, just in general. Alrighty, so looking through the builds here, we have the best of the best now in this tournament. I want to give you guys the rundown on the builds as we start out this game. Big Fat LP opening with 40 MR, 10 Magic Pen, so Magic penetration a little bit on blues, then MR flat blues. Looks like his base move speed, 375, tells me he's going move speed Quince as well. And it looks like, actually it's a 9-0-21, he's got 10 cooldown reduction. So going utility spec on Anivia. Hotshot GG on Cho'Gath. Looking through no penetrations, no bonus CDR, no bonus attack speed as far as I can tell. So just kind of full tank spec here. And I'm expecting at least some in utility and some in defense. Certainly not any in offense. Through on double lift, definitely 21-9-0 lifesteal mastery. Learning tumble at 1, doesn't care what the fight might be. St. Vicious already actually has learned Phoenix.
It's 400 movement speed already.
Yeah, which means move speed Quince,
yep.
and the move speed mastery in utility. Looks like no penetration, so it might be, yeah, it's 0.21-9. He's got the 0.45 CDR per level. And Shouster on Alistair, 6 CDR means he's 21 utility, so 0921. Does have 15 armor pen, so he's running armor pen on those marks there, so he can deal bonus damage with the basic attacks. Moving over to KX, you can see Solamid very much hiding over on their side. KX 2109. Actually, it might be 2109 because he's got a lot of magic mana regeneration, or 2190. I forget how the numbers exactly stack up, but flat MR blues certainly, and looks like AD on everything else.
A very nice CV. They do clear out blue, lay waste, trying to get vision there. Hotshot still pushing through. They don't want him to have any part of their jungle right now, and their team can easily force that to happen. Reginald's going to be forced to just go back mid. Special also there, but it looks like they're going to come around for the exit. No. Maybe a safe place to back. They do see that they're still mid, so the bottom lane's not going to be there. They're giving them too much vision on this, I think.
Oh, they're giving St. Vicious that blue buff, and he will actually continue to clear this out. You'll have the timer, 7 minutes 13. And the good thing here is these are going to be asynchronous golem respawns. Normally, if both junglers start blue, they both spawn at 7 minutes. If you go for a steal, you're letting your own get stolen as well. What you really want to do with these timings is make sure that they spawn at different times. So you can always say, okay, we'll steal theirs, then we'll come back and grab ours and make sure we don't lose anything. But the odd one really wants to, I think he was trying to look, he's
waiting for Udyr to come back over. He's being very patient, waiting for Saint. Oh, does he get antsy? He's going to move at the exact right time and get himself into that bush. The CV goes down and they didn't see anything, but they also don't see St. Vicious. That is just out of range. And it looks like he is going to be able to get it without anything happening. Saint's going to come out here. Sad panda for him. A very nice job as he sees Odd One exit stage left.
And yeah, he just sees him get out of that jungle. Nice job there. Hotshot getting harassed pretty well by Dyrus. The one thing about Cho'Gath is your ability to lane is determined by your ability to last hit. There's no real innate sustain on Cho'Gath, except when you last hit a minion, you get a bunch of health and mana back. And so if you can keep that happening, he'll survive Dyrus and be fine. If he gets zoned away from last hits, he'll keep getting zoned because he'll have no health. So it's a very snowbally, can you shut down Cho'Gath type lane? And Hotshot seems to always like this Cho'Gath and seems to always make it work for him. Looking through real quick, Dyrus, looks like a 9-21-0 build for him. Looks like no bonus lifesteal, spell vamp, anything like that. Pretty standard magic penetration there. Looking through the rest of these builds, it's special. Put up against his turret, should be okay right now. Looks like CDR blues, and I'm seeing 21 utility. Ooh, some pressure there onto KX. I think an 0921 there going to happen. Special last hitting a minion, now ahead of Chaucer in gold. Well played, Special. Bananas OP.
Dyrus still trying to push Hotshot back. He's forced to start using his potions here, but doing a great job of keeping that CS up as well. 13-16 as we are still just in the beginning stages of this laning phase. 5K to 5K. Still got the even on gold. Reginald.
Saint CLG known for ganking top over and over. A great rupture there. He should have Sanguine Pooled that earlier. Here comes the bear stance. The Ignite is on. Darius did not summon a heal in time. Still trying to run away. Can they land the spells? There's the Rupture. That will be the dive.
Very good aggression and nice Rupture indeed. He did not have the time to get out of that one, and I believe blue both summoner spells to try and make it out, heal and Ghoster down, so that top lane is an easy focus for about the next minute and a half, 3 minutes.
And a minion wave starting to die to this turret. Oddman will miss out on 2 minions worth of gold. We'll go for this last one. Keeping the lane alive, but not the best situation for this guy. He's trying to crush down these minions, get these last hits done for himself, but you know, still Dyrus push out of that lane. Hotshot GG with 400 bonus gold, already grabbing a heart of gold. He's going to love that extra income there. It's going to let him lane so very well. He's going to keep being a force throughout this game.
And it looks like they are going to pressure it again. They said, you know what? He's going to be right back in lane. He's going to feel like he's kind of safe because he doesn't know where we are. No, they're going to grab Mundo as he runs back into the jungle here. It's going to be Tribush. Hello, meeting each other. The Rupture goes off, but he just gets out of the range of Rupture. I don't know how that missed, but it looks like they are going to go hard aggressive on this. Pursuing Odd One under the turret. St. Vicious says, let's do this. It looks like Hotshot had different thoughts, and they are forced to back for miscommunication there. I think Dyrus would have gotten at least a kill off of that, so it's a better choice. They did not choose to fight.
Now looks like some pressure happening against Chowster right now. Actually taking a bit of pain there. Chaos hitting him a little bit, but Double still last hitting. That 3% life steal from Mastery is keeping him alive, as well as Alistair's Triumphant Roar. Actually maxing that first, by the way, Chowster, putting up those points in heal. Chaos actually ignoring the Voidoos, and you kept pointing out that, you know, normally it was weird that these guys were, you know, points in Voidoos, but now he's actually going 2 points in Bioarcane Barrage, 2 points in Caustic Spittle, wants to go for that just standard DPS output.
Wow, yeah, he hasn't even leveled that E yet, that's crazy. Very nice, going for the fast objectives and fast early passive attack speed.
Yep, Silamid pretty safe though at bot lane. They do have that ward in the brush, and they can kind of see St. Vicious. When he comes in, they should be safe here. They've been pushed pretty far back, so that's good for them. They've managed to basically stabilize this lane and keep farming. 39 to 54 in minions actually, so actually really a lot better last hitting coming out of Double Lift. It's actually very, very impressive of him.
So that 400 gold lead sticking up top for Hotshot as the Heart of Gold is helping him. Dyrus is going to be backing here, possibly has enough for his revolver. He's going to need about 800, he does not, so it looks like he will stop his back. Say the minion wave is right there. I kind of have a little time to farm. We do see the Odd One, a little pressure on mid, as we do see Big Fat has back, so it's going to be a little bit of a free experience for St. Vicious. He loves taxing lanes.
Yep, it's going to be some nice gold picked up experience. He's first to level 6 actually. Did beat Dr. Mundo by half a level, so CLG still holding their advantage strong. I'm going to actually finish up on the build orders real fast. Reginald getting that catalyst. Looks like 2109 is the likely pickup there, based on the cooldowns and the magic penetration. Also, not running MR Blues, who's actually full squishy here, relying on ability power all the way to the bank here on Karthus. So we'll see if he can get harassed out, or if Big Fat LP is going to miss most of his spells, or if Reginald can dive everything. Top lane, a little bit of pressure there. Hotshot getting harassed down a little. Staying okay. Bot lane, pressure up on a KX, taking a lot of pain right here. Third Silver Bolt is proc, down to 1/3 health.
It looks like blue has just come up. St. Vicious is going to donate that over to Anivia, but the Odd One says, we have the timer on this. We are going to focus it. Dyrus has not come down, but they do have Hotshot GG to accompany the fight. It's going to be a 3v2 if they decide to go in on this. He could just lay waste over the edge. They do have Exhaust. Wall of Pain goes down, and Flash Frost does as well. The damage going out onto Reginald, flashing back over the wall as they all committed the same direction. He may make it out. The Ignite is on. The last hit from Big Fat LP takes him out. Requiem goes down, and this is going to be a lot of pain as we do see Hotshot GG falls. Not so much on St. Vicious, however, as he does have that null magic early mantle. And saving themselves. They go 1 for 1 in that blue. It's still up, so Big Fat pretty pleased with that fight.
Yeah, they traded 1 for 1 ultimately, which is pretty much okay. Navy got a kill, and then so did Dr. Mundo actually. So the kills starting to get spread out a little bit. There is that one small death advantage though, in that Hotshot GG died, and that's actually kind of a big deal for Cho'Gath because he wants those feast stacks to stick. So it gives Dyrus a little bit of extra lane pressure there and ability to kind of come back and make things happen, but the kills were more or less a wash otherwise, and you know, no blue buff steal managed to happen there. So Big Fat LP coming out pretty happy, has his Tear of the Goddess already, has Golem buff as well, and has a kill under the bank now too.
And looking up, see Hotshot GG returning to lane with a Philo as well for a little bit of health and mana gen, so double on the GP10. He's going to be looking to grab a lot of gold from that. And we'll see Dyrus is now backing. I believe he will have enough. He
okay, getting destroyed at bot lane right now. Still stuck with all those stuns, but they turn on double lift, the ult, the flash. He will make it out, especially coming in just in time to heal that. Kaox actually did keep his flash up. Did have to burn a summoner heal, but still, they also had to burn double lift's cleanse to be fair. So they actually came out a summoner spell because double lift's flash and cleanse both burned. Kaox still has his. Chester forced back, still has all his summoners. I'm surprised he didn't exhaust as part of that trade. So he could have probably kept sticking on the Kaox, burn the exhaust, and say, yeah, you're not going to kill double if he's going to keep DPSing you.
So Dyrus now coming back to lane with a bit more sustain. That'll be quite nice for him. Double blue buffs in middle as Reginald got back up into the game. Well, Walloping goes down. The lay waste, but he doesn't want to chase too much. He's just standing right in the ultimate. Wasn't able to path around it, and Saint's like, never mind, you got it. You do your thing. Looks like we got bottom lane returning. Double Lift has gotten himself a BF sword, and he does have one Doran's. Just Kog'Maw going for the same. He hasn't purchased yet. We'll have to see what Kaox gets as he is backing right now. And his buys are going to be able to out-sustain that damage that Vayne can do if she doesn't proc them all. We do have St. Vicious coming in. Dyrus hits the bush, so it's going to be hard for Vision. The quick pool, and that's going to be nothing for them. Saints like, oh, yep, maybe not. That pool lasts quite a bit of time, and they will thwart that. Nice job by Dyrus.
Big Fat LP actually doing a great job. Of course, renewed his golem buff thanks to the kill on Karthus, and is now clearing these wraiths out, farming them for gold. 77 minions on him. Still 82 on Karthus though, so Reginald outlast hitting. However, now that Anivia is 6 and has golem, it'll be a little bit easier for him to get that gold back into his favor. I'm surprised that Kaox didn't go for the BF sword, went for the attack speed Doran's opener, which does give him better lane presence, but it means Double Lift has really good spike damage with that 45 AD from the BF sword. He had 1900 gold when he went back to base and did not turn it into a BF, just really wants to go for the little bit better durability, wants to survive these dives, and the good sustain there. And Double Lift going to take, ooh, good tumble there, dodging that. Mid lane, Big Fat LP going to start pooping on Reginald a little bit. Good pressure there, getting him down by a third. Still 40 MR, Reginald not with sword shoes, so Big Fat LP can survive this pressure pretty well.
So it looks like they may be trying to formulate a dragon pressure here. Dyrus coming all the way down from top lane, and Mundo is in position to make this happen. The odd one about to show himself bottom. You can see the heal coming out and a little bit of a back, so they know what's going on. Anivia on the left side of Dragon Wall could throw a Flash Frost over, but they don't have vision. There is a ping. Oh, they do have vision. That's their pink ward. So TSM does not know that is there.
Special forced to flash out right there. Would have gotten stunned now. Oh my god!
Beautiful wall.
Beautiful wall. Picks that. They got the dragon. Double Lift getting forced out. 60 health gained right there from the heal. Ult comes down from Kaox. Hits Chaucer. Double Lift going to fall down. There's one. You're going to keep pressuring here. St. Vicious taking some pain. Will drop down as well. Now Muna trying to walk away. TSM looking good in this fight. 4-3 for them. Ooh, a little bit more pain coming in onto that Karthus. They'll make it out. And solo mid actually, they got 2 kills for 1, including the AD carry a juggler. Loss of support. And they picked up the dragon. So solo mid turning that one around. Now only down 400 gold. Equalized that one out quite successfully. Show getting to farm up behind this turret. Going for the jungle mobs as well, which is a very, very smart choice.
Farm shot GG.
Yeah, and that is the right play here. I like this a lot. Farms the lane, goes, farms the jungle, which is going to deny Dyrus a little bit at the turret, and also deny the odd one thanks to these kills on these golems. So I like this.
It looks like they're going to use this confidence of Hachi GG to do a little bit of damage here, possibly push him out of lane. He did get a little bit of vision on Dyrus, and he's going to back out safely. There was a chase by the odd one as well. Udyr returning to bottom lane. St. Vicious recurve going for his wit's end. Dyrus not finishing the Wody yet, but he's almost there. He did go for those Merc treads. Oh, there we are onto Hotshot GG. I don't think they're going to have enough to take him down here unless they continue to go under the turret. Cho'Gath quite tanky right now, and they are going to back off.
Alrighty, so solo mid resetting that bot lane with Counterlogic Gaming as well. 88 minions to 105. Double Lift winning the minion farm game, but 1 death, 1 assist versus Kog'Maw's 1 kill, 1 assist. So I gotta say, Kaox's gold, as we check it, as I click properly, 38 to 3,600. Yep, the advantage from that kill and the dragon definitely coming into favor here.
Mundo returning to top jungle as we see Big Fat LP again returning around for his blue buff. They have the CV down on it though. Great timing coming from TSM right now with the Clairvoyance.
Yep, Hotshot moving over the odd one, and Reginald nearby as well. They do know about this. We'll see if they actually go to stop them or not. Top lane, not too much going on. Bottom lane. Chaucer pushing up. Actually, could go for Kaox here. Will go in for the headbutt. Oh, silenced away. No pulverize. Nice play, special.
Like, yeah, they are pinging them to back. I don't know why. They seemed a bit safe. They don't have vision there, so that's maybe why they don't know where Mundo is right now. They actually don't have vision of Vladimir, Karthus, or Mundo. So Omuda just walked into range, so they can see him farming up a little bit safer. Chowster is going to back. Doublelift's going to have to be very careful in his lane. The AD carries are sporting another 1,600 gold for Chaos right now, and 600 gold for Doublelift, so Chaos can go back and get that BF sword if he does choose to.
I think that actually would be a very good choice at this point. We saw last time he actually shoved the lane and then went around, and he's going to do that there. You can see him spamming those AoEs. We'll go for that. And Chaos's build, by the way, after those 2 in Caustic Spittle, did grab 1 in Void Ooze. I mean, it maybe could have been a misclick that he hit Q so early, but I kind of doubt it. I think that's on purpose. So now 1 in that slow, and we'll see if he goes for everything else. What he goes for next, if he just wanted the 15 attack speed, or if he only wants that 1 point in slow. Big Fat LP, again, 2 in Q, 2 in W, maxes out Frostbite immediately. Reginald also 3 in Wall and only 1 in Defile, so as you said, that Wall is going to be a big deal there. The slow continuing to go up with rank, and we'll see how that pans out. Doublelift maxing Silver Bolt second, pretty standard.
It's going to be a wits end game for CLG here. They have one being built on Cho'Gath as well as Udyr. It's going to be nice, the double AP from TSM, so that will help them sustain against that. Dyrus harassing Hotshot top, but it looks like Chowster is waiting in the wing to get something going down, but he's sitting right on top of a ward. Oh, hey, there it is.
Yeah, and Udyr is coming by, actually. Alistair kind of caught, no, I guess he's not caught up because Saint's on his team. Okay. But Saint Vish is coming around. I was like, oh my gosh, Udyr wearing red buff, must be on the red team. No, freak, you're bad at reading.
I completely just noticed those 2 wards that are chilling bottom next to each other. That vision ward is not inside the bush, so he did not know he was sitting on top of a ward.
Oh, special. No, sorry. It's CLG's fault. Chowster screwed that one up. All right, and moving on, there's some fighting going on. Doublelift down to half health. Good, almost a good ult from Chaos. Good dodge there from Doublelift at the last second.
Mid going down onto Big Fat LP. It looks like St. Vicious will try to help. He flashes out of Defile, and they're going to switch this one around with the counter gang. Oh, a little bit of a heal there. He got back some vamp, but it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. They are going to now focus onto the odd when the egg goes down. The rebirth, keeping Big Fat alive, and St. Vicious able to come up with a deucer.
Yeah, that was a little bit silly. He shouldn't have switched focused over to Anivia, because he knew Karthus ult would happen, and he's like, hey, Saint should get really, really low. Maybe he can burst down Saint, and he ended up doing a good 300 damage to Big Fat LP that he could have directed elsewhere. That might have given him just enough damage to kill off the Udyr and then switch over and kill the Anivia egg afterwards. It was a little bit silly to focus back down and force the egg. He might have been able to win that fight himself.
Doublelift rushing a Bloodthirster as he just gets that into his hands at 17 minutes in the game. We do see that Chaos did not go for a BF sword, but with that 1,600 gold, he went for a Zeal and a dagger.
Wow, so 2 turrets taken right away. I like that mobility there. They let Doublelift B pick up that. And now, KX, yeah, going for the early Phantom Dancer. That's what the ability's been going for actually all tournament. I don't know why I forgot that. But he's been basically always going double or triple Dorans into Phantom Dancer and relying on attack speed to get him through that game. And actually, KX now putting points back again into Void Ooze. So he's got 2 points there again. Pushing down on a Doublelift. Some good damage actually being dealt here. Wow, yeah, that's down to half already. I think his Doublelift does have a Bloodthirster. He's going to get himself a lot of lifesteal through that.
Yeah, to run that away, a good point to make. If you're facing a Kog'Maw, when you're running away, you do not want to run against the wall. It's the easiest way for him to hit you with his ultimate. But Doublelift really didn't have a choice. If he walked closer and went around the turret, Kog'Maw's range would have gotten him anyways on the W. So
and look at this, sorry, but look at this by Doublelift. He's actually sitting away from the turret. He knows he can get dived on. He has, look at that, 0 almost at all vision of his jungle. It wasn't worth risking those last hits to get ganked there. So yes, they get the dragon, that's all fine. Doublelift chose to give away about 10 minions in order to not give away a kill to Chaos. And that's the kind of decision making these players have to make. And it's actually the kind of decision making that hurt Voyboy in the games of Dignitas, where he was like, there's so many minions, I have to go for it. And he got caught by it over and over again, and CLG capitalized on that sort of aggression and picking up kills there. So Doublelift making some good choices, saying it's not worth a couple hundred gold, I can't give away another death.
Dragon going down, going to be up for another 6 minutes. Big Fat pushing mid by himself. The vision he has around him is keeping him quite safe. There it is, Hotshot farming past the turret. He does get the turret to go down from minions. He's going to be focusing on, does he get the Nom down? He did. It didn't do that much damage. Hemoplate goes down, the Rupture goes up, and the pool goes down. Very nice job by both players there. The top turret, however, going in favor of CLG. The gold, 28,000 to 24,000 here, 19 minutes in. 6-3 is the score, and CLG is up by 4 turrets.
Yep, so even though the solo mid are winning on 2 dragons right now, CLG winning 4 turrets and 3 kills have built themselves quite the gold lead. Again, dragons don't have any intrinsic value other than that gold and a little bit of experience locally, so yes, it does give you an advantage, but it doesn't make you automatically better in the game, and so CLG building themselves their own lead and giving themselves map vision in the process.
Hotshot continuing to push, has not been in a team fight yet, and this is that tanky strat I was talking about. Later in the game, he's going to continue to do this. You can see they've been winning fights in 3v2s, 4v2s, or 4v3s rather, when their numbers are actually down because Cho'Gath is not there. So right now they're comfortable to go into fights. It is 6-3, so they've been getting good gold on the people they need to. It hasn't been assists to St. Vicious or assists to Cho'Gath. They've been getting their own kills, and it's really helping them stack those items. While the pain goes down, but just the not enough focus, they're kind of back and forth on it. Looks like Saint will get out alive, but he's still pressuring.
CLG are actually split pushing almost early here. You kind of see
Yep.
Big Fat LP pushing solo bottom. Everyone else kind of running around. Vayne is now mid. They've had Alistair roaming for a while here on Chowster.
Oh,
and he
Dyer's getting dove top. Nope. All right.
Okay, he's safe. Yeah.
Close.
Chowster went for an early Oracles and then said, I'm going to go roam now. And I think that might be why they sent Anivia bot. Is that Anivia's a little bit safer than Vayne will, has a lot of CC, abilities to escape, etc. And said, okay, double if mid's a little bit safe here because we kind of have a lot of really good map vision. With Chowster roaming, let's switch up these lanes and make sure you're somewhere where you can survive.
Very nice clearing out of Baron Ward there. Dragon still has quite a bit of time to come up.
Ooh, he got it!
Oh, he stole it.
Excellent job there by Big Fat LP, and you can see they're up now by 4,400 gold. And the League of Legends fan in me actually does want to see CLG take this series just to bring out another best of 3 and equalize it out and give me some more games out here. And right now they're poised. They're poised to. They have an advantage here in game 1. They are poised to keep taking this one. Again, you have to be worried about these late game carries, which is KX's Kog'Maw and Double Lift's Vayne. But both these players are very, very good at making these late games happen for their teams. So we'll see who actually outscales whom and who manages to win this game.
Good focus towards that Baron area right now. They are just kind of sitting on it, making sure the wards are clear. Everybody's focusing top now. Hotshot is already in position to assist with the Baron. He does have his already. It looks like they're going to start attacking it.
And they moved on towards Big Fat LP, but he flashed over and then walled off, and then he was fine.
Oh, they are really going to sneak this out.
Oh, yes, they are. This is trademark CLG. St. Vicious and Double Lift taking it down by themselves.
Very nice. Saint getting popped up. He could walk out of that and not get hit, but he's not really worried about it right now. He wants to be the one taking damage. And we have a 22-minute Baron from CLG. It looks like they'll use this to force down some more turrets. A wall going off. Mundo's kind of like, all right, I'll just go this way. And
goes where he pleases.
Goes
okay.
where he pleases.
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Hotshot almost still diving there, realizing the turret is going to hurt quite a bit.
And CLG looking so good with that golem buff in tow for Big Fat LP is going to give them a lot of map dominance here. You can keep spamming out AoEing down minions, and they don't have that ability for solo mid. I think they have a little bit better late game because that double AP combo, Vladimir, Kog'Maw, Karthus all scale phenomenally well, whereas really only Vayne is the only super hardcore late game champion that CLG has. So I think they are making the right call here, continuing to push through this hard.
If you look at the gold here, Dyrus versus Hotshot's gold, those GP10s did him quite well. He's up on Dyrus by 2,000 gold right now. Dyrus has 3 assists. He does have a kill assist. That's going to give him about 300 more gold. But still, those GP10s really helping out top lane, especially if you're against somebody like Dyrus that has range on Cho'Gath and was pushing him out early.
And yep, St. Vicious kind of moving his way towards the bottom, and CLG going to grab all 6 outer turrets, something actually that Dignitas did as a mistake in their loser bracket final game against CLG as they took Baron. Managed to take only 1 turret, but CLG really good at collapsing all these advantages and solidifying themselves in the lead. They're going to be up now 8,000 gold with this one killed. You can see 37 versus 29, and I think they might want to keep pushing here. They've got another 2.5 minutes left of Baron. Their individual golds all around 1,500 or so. They could go back and buy. I think they're also powerful enough to keep pushing here, especially with the golem buff advantage.
Wow, so CLG right now really out-leveling TSM actually. 16, 15, and 14 on Anivia, Cho'Gath, and Udyr to some level 12, level 13, level 12. So this fight is definitely going to go with Baron buff in favor of CLG. Dyrus getting caught out with a wall, and it looks like he may go down. He's forced to pull inside the fight, so he's going to stick with this one. And it looks like they may be able to keep him alive. The heel bait coming out, and that's exactly what I was talking about before. They completely turned the tide of that fight there. And Chowster will be the first to fall. Focusing the tank was the last thing they had left. They didn't want to walk out too far, but that heel bait negated the Baron's strength, and they were able to come out with that, and 1 kill.
Wow, that was absolutely a phenomenal. They also brought Hotshot and Double Lift down very, very low on health. Now Team Solo mid with map control. They're going to fire back and get 2 turrets out of this. This is really, really good. They're going to get finally some turrets on the board for themselves. Normally Solo mid are basically known for taking an early game advantage and crushing turrets with it. Gonna have the odd one tank that for a little while. It's a little bit unsafe to actually take that much damage here. Might be a wit's end the next pickup. And actually Solomid saying, we could go for a turret, but we want to take this dragon right here. It has respawned now. So we're gonna see 29 minutes, the Baron respawn. We're gonna see 30, 45 respawn for dragon. They will actually be pretty far apart. So the next major objective is going to be that big Baron. And we'll see what they can do with this. Reginald not gonna get caught here. They brought the gold back a little bit, only now 5,500 gold, the advantage. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going.
Clearing out mid quickly again. They want to leave none of this Baron buff to waste. They do have 1 minute left on it. So Baron's up in 4. And they're going to go straight for this mid turret. You see the pings from TSM. They said, let's regroup. We got to get back here right away. And they have done so. Great wave clearing ability by CLG. And there's the wall of pain again. Mundo can only focus hotshot, so he's going to give him a nice cleaver. And walk out of that. Looks like they're going to focus top, start to steal a little bit of jungle here. Great job denying resources, denying buffs, making it that much harder for TSM to come back from this.
Yeah, we see St. Bitches going ahead, stealing that red, still very powerful. We'll see if they can get the blue this time. Should be coming up. Actually, yeah, there it is. So there's the blue. Big Fed LP with the last remainder of his Baron buff. Only about 3 seconds left there. Go ahead and pull up. Nice job. Gets the vision there and going to keep DPSing down. And looks like no one from Solomid is actually really aware of this, so he's going to get that one for free. But Solomid charging down mid lane. They see Udyr at top. If St. Bishop keeps pushing, he's not. He's going to recall, so Solomid's going to have some time here. Vayne recalling as well. They have about 10 seconds with no real opposition. This should be theirs for free. If CLG is caught in a 3v5, this could be bad. Hotshot. Oh, a beautiful wall. Alrun's alone. TSM could just take the turret down. I don't know what they're doing here. It's a free turret shot that is like face check a wall. Wait, it'll melt if we walk and look at it. No. Doesn't work that way. They're leaving it alone. Oh, solo mid, that was yours for free. They managed to get away from the rupture. Hotshot getting slowed there by Mundo. And St. V is actually charging in there with Bear Stance. Looks like he's going to get exhausted. Jumps on Reginald. They're going to go for St. V right now. Doing a lot of damage right here. See what else they can do with this.
Great positioning by Double Lift, just focusing down onto Reginald. Now he's on to Dyrus, still not in range of any damage as everybody starts to move towards the top of the jungle. Double Lift picking himself up at Dyrus. They are focusing onto Kaox, but he will get out. Chowster doing a very nice job throwing on his ultimate and just face tanking Kaox's damage so he could not get in the fight.
Excellent job, CLG picking up that one for free. Dyrus, of course, his heal was down this time and he took a whole lot of pain early. Now CLG without Baron, only 3 kills in the lead. They look poised to keep going for this.
They are right in front of the turret here. The wall of pain goes down again just to shred that magic resistance. Flash Frost missing, so Kog'Maw is free to fire. Getting the shot off, Big Fat just dodges that living artillery. And it looks like they are going to take the turret happily and go back to home here. They got some purchases to make. Everybody has a little bit of gold, about 800 average gold in the pocket right now. On the side of CLG, everybody's hit that 9,000 gold mark, and 7,000 is the average accrued gold here for your team solo mid. So everybody's almost up by 2K gold with all those turrets and those Barons.
And that is absolutely phenomenal for them. We're going to see Baron come up in about 1 minute flat. And that's going to be some heavy contention here. Double F getting a red buff for himself. You can see Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer, Quicksilver Sash. Oh yeah, in this case actually I kind of like it because he's going to be able to ditch away Vladimir ult. He can kind of drop off some of the other debuffs that are actually pretty important to him. With only 2 exhausts on Team Solo Mid, he can actually remove both of them in sequence. So he's going to be hard to shut down here, and we'll see if that pans out for him.
That Baron wore off shortly ago, so we should see it up here soon. We can see Chaucer making moves to clear wards, plays some of his own. Looks like Reginald is going to show bottom here. That's a huge wave. I think they have the timer here on Baron. If they do not, that is going to be a nice free one for them. A little bit of Requiem damage maybe, but it's not going to be enough to turn the tide of the fight. We do see that they are pushing back to their base. They're trying to formulate on mid. Hotshot is leading the charge here, and he's going to... Oh, I thought he was going to go around the side of the base, and they were going to cut him off from entering.
No, but they are ready to go in for this inhibitor. Big Fat LP's wall is up. It's rank 4 right now, so it's pretty massive here. And as CLG pushes into the base, we're up to 190,000 people watching right now, this second on this stream. Still growing. And let's see, the wall of pain comes down. TSM might want to go in. Saint gets caught. But he's going to be safe right now. Turtle Shell blocks a lot of that. Now the cooldowns are pretty big on that wall of pain. 8 seconds still. And they're going to go for this inhibitor. They will have that. Will Solomid fire back again. Voidu's some good slow. There's Shirelli as CLG gets the inhib. And they get out safe.
You know, TSM doing a great job of holding him off, only allowing them bit by bit as they come in, and one of these times they're going to change it around in their favor possibly, especially maybe for this Baron. But as I said before, in Champion Select, that is such a team of tanks. You have Kog'Maw, you have Chouster on Alistar, or Kog'Maw, Cho'Gath rather, and St. Vicious on Udyr. And these guys are just taking hits left and right. Cooldowns are being wasted by TSM, and that's great initiation time for CLG. Let's see if they can use that same tactic here as they go for Baron or start to pressure.
Oh, they go meet him with the sun. Not going to land it. There's Hotshot with the Rupture. Ooh, KX will dodge. They might go in for this pressure. Oh, amazing Wall of Pain. They could fight this so easily right now. Dyrus hitting up St. Vicious a little bit. Gets silenced as well. Some good pain going down there. Again, dodging that Rupture. But Anivia puts down, oh, and the double, the friend wards.
Double ward. I was just about to say, if they had a ward in that bush, that Wall of Pain would be so much more effective because they can see to the other side, and they all just wanted to ward it.
Yeah, that's worth doing. And now CLG regrouping the wall. The walls come down. Oddone will get stunned. They could collapse. See if they go for any pressure here. Getting poked at. Mundo Cleaver's not quite landing. But both teams, it's basically a game of ARAM now. I think that's what they actually decided. The gentleman's agreement. Play some all random, all mid. And here they go. They might get in range for walls. Oddman's going to ult. And there we go. Expression must flash over. And here comes the pressure. Ults go down. So much pain. Reginald dying immediately, but he's going to be okay here. Double F coming back into this fray. Will not die too quickly. There's the ult from Karthus. Can they pick up anything? Cog just going for as much damage as possible. There's one as another Mundo goes down. Still 2 alive on this right-hand side of CLG. Dyrus is next.
Wow.
3 kills for nothing so far, but everyone is low. And they will not keep through on this.
Just too much health between Alistar, Udyr, and Cho'Gath, and Vayne to run around like that. Very good job by Doublelift as well. He actually ran into Defile of Karthus, and then flashed over Karthus' wall to escape that and delay waste. Just continued to batter down onto Mundo. They can kept continuing on to that. CLG pounding on that second and Nexus turret. Will they be able to continue this? 20 seconds on Vladimir, 9 and 10 on Mundo and Karthus. CLG will take game 1 in what would be your first out of possible 2 best-of-3s.
Wow, excellent play. Counter Logic Gaming coming in. They needed that one game. The crowd, I know you cheered for Solo Mid take game 1. Most of you did. You guys were wrong. Your predictions were not correct. So CLG did take that first one. And now we're going to move on.